All right, y'all. This is the Now we're gonna talk about the batches. This is the tutorial batch. We're gonna talk about the batches, but um, like I said, let's go to this. The 85. You want to make sure the shooting is 85 because you're gonna need the. I'm sure the batches for you. You're gonna make sure you're shooting 85. Make sure your driving layups 82. Dunking 90. Make sure that's all good at 90. Make sure you're standing dunk 51. That's something you need. You're gonna be. I can do standing up, but I choose not to. They take too long to do. But you definitely 51 is good for a point guard. Definitely want 80 for your control for fadeaways, floaters, um, hook shots, all that. Your shooting 80 mid range. That's good because you're gonna get a castle breaker. So you're gonna max that out to a good rating. So you once you got 80 on the mid range, you're good on that. You want to make sure your threes is 86 because you're going to break that with a cast breaker. Once you get that good 93-point shot out, your shoot gonna be more out cold. Free throw 62, that's good for a point guard. You're gonna be knocking the boys down. You don't need no more than that. 62 is good. Passing accuracy 72. You're gonna be able to pass out in good situations, even tight situations. So 72 is good for a point guard accuracy pass. You're gonna make sure this your ball handle is 96 because you want to make sure you got the good batch for this because you want to get that first and burn the opponent as fast as possible to get to that room so you can get that good starting done. You want the speed ball handle to be 90 so you can get that good ankle batch purple to break people's ankles so you can shoot off the crossover and just kill them. You don't have to worry about the tier defense because you know your point guard. You know 41 is good for your point guard to shut shit down. He gonna shut the opponents down. They ain't gonna better score like that. So 41 is good for your um tier defense for your point guard. Penetrating defense, you're gonna make sure that's 71. That's gonna help you shut down your opponent's movement. They ain't gonna be able to dribble like that. You gonna better steal the ball. If they just like this dribbling and they just dribbling ball off, you're gonna better steal the ball just running with no problem. You're gonna make sure your steal is 85 because that go with the pinnacle defense. You wanna make sure that's 85 because you're gonna get a castle breaker. Once you get to that 90 steal, that shit gonna your dude gonna be out cold with the steal more. So you want to make sure that's 85. Once you know you're still at 85, they ain't gonna better dribble on you. You're gonna steal the bar pretty easily, no problem. Because if they just dribbling and they doing a crossover, your dude's gonna take that ball from you. So you want to make sure that's 85. You don't have to worry about blocking. You know, everybody know point guard they ain't really meant for blocking, so you don't have to worry about that. You can keep that 27. Rebounds you can keep it at 40, 55. Rebounds, all that. You want to keep the rebounds 40. Oh, I mean defensive rebound. You want to keep it at 35. Off the rebound, you can keep that at 40 because you know point guards they ain't really meant to rebounds, and you don't have to worry about them three categories. You want to make sure your speed 90. Like I said, that's gonna go with your ankle breaker in that first step you want to get to the rim and crash the rim and dunk and force a roster. So you definitely want that speed to be 90. That's very important. Rigidity, make sure it's 80. That is like when you fake people, fake pump, you take a layup and you got the juice that make up layups in tough situations. You know, dude's gonna make layups like I do consistently. So you want to make sure that your strength could be 64 or 70, doesn't really matter. But 64 is good for a point guard. He can spin off of people, he can back them down, he can spin over them. So 64 is pretty good. And your vertical, you can put that 70. He would bet the dunk like soon your dude get by the free throw, he would bet the dunk on them. Period. Basically, Porzingis the same thing. He'd bet the Porzingis. Then you got the batches. You want well I said this dribbling basically, so you want to make sure the purple is this on purple. Guarantee you put it on purple, you want better just break them stuff nastily. You want to make sure this purple ball handle hands for days because this right here, make sure this purple you would bet the dribble way longer. You can dribble for a very long time before your dude get tired. And you want to make sure This is on silver. When you steal the ball, you automatically get that burst of speed and get to the rim quicker, and your opponent can't react in time. You want this. This will help you shut down opponents more. They would like get stuck or they have to make a mess up pass situation. So you definitely want that. And it help you steal the ball more easier. You definitely want dead eye. You get dead eye. You want that. Definitely dead eye on silver. That's like you standing still or you doing a moving three shot. It helps you knock down your shots and make it green. So you definitely want dead eye on that silver. And this is like I said, got to do with speed. You do your first card. You if you do your first crossover or you break somebody's ankle, you automatically get that speed of burst and get to the rim with no problem. You definitely want this. You want steal, so you steal it from opponent, and your teammate running down the court. It give you that good successful pass to pass out triple double. If you're getting double team or somebody pressing you from full court, you can pass it to your teammate with no worry of doing turnover. So you definitely want that goal. You pass it to your teammate, or it help you pass down court to your teammate if they got a fast break. And you definitely want this on silver, which I get a catch a break on my three. So that's going to be pretty much gold. So I don't have to worry. I think it's gonna be silver, but I think it can be gold. So I'm gonna say silver. This might turn silver, but I believe it might turn gold. But I don't say silver. Silver, you can put this on silver. Make sure limit range. You do want limit lit I can't say it. Limits range. You definitely want a limited range on silver. Like you on like halfway court, like you on that halfway court, it help you knock down your threes. It help you knock down your half court shots and your shot. It help you knock down your half court shots. So you definitely want that on silver. It's going to help you knock down it's going to help you knock down half court shots, and your shots going to be you don't have to worry about it because, like I said, pretty much this help you knock down half court shots, and you do have unlimited range greens to green the shots. So you definitely want this on silver, and you have an unlimited range of shooting half courts. And you want this. This help you knock over. This help you shoot over defenders. If a defender is not check, if defender don't make it in time to you on the defense, it helps you make down. It helps you knock down your shirt. It helps you knock down your shots, and it helps you shoot over defenders so you can shoot and make your shots green. I mean, get that green light to shoot over defenders. So you definitely want that on the series. It's definitely want that. And you want this, you want strong driving layup. That's basically the same thing. It helps you lay up against tough defenders with fakes. And when you're going up with a double layup, it helps you knock down your layups consistently. Your shots will go in consistently with the layups. So you definitely want this to be on silver. So that's gonna be like I said, once I upgrade my strength, that's pretty much gonna be silver too. So and you definitely want this. This boosts your shot of making the green winner every time. So you definitely want that. Want to make sure you boost that up. It's going to help you knock down your shot. Basically, the same thing, eliminate range and dead eye. It's the same thing they do. They do the same thing basically. Just help you knock down your shit. They help you knock down your shot so it can be green lights. And basically, this is the same thing with driving dunk. It helps you dunk before you get to the free throw line. So you definitely want this. You get it give you a more chance to knock down your dunks before you get to the free throw line. So you definitely want that. And you definitely want to be silver because it's gonna, like I said, I can upgrade um vertical, so that's gonna be silver. Most of probably gonna get a silver, but silver is good for it. And you want you want this to be on purple. Post control and ball handling. You want this to be purple because when the defender trying to steal from you, they cannot steal the ball from you. It's very hard for them to steal the ball. So most likely they're gonna foul you before they can steal the ball. So you definitely want that on purple. Strength, that's with dribbling. It you definitely want this. This gonna be most likely silver too. And what this do when you dribbling, it helps you get fight defenders, and your dude can literally push them out the way with his strength. So definitely want that to be on silver. And this is same thing with shooting. It helps you knock down your shots when you're dribbling. So like if I do it like a first crossover, it helped me bring my shots with my crossovers. We definitely want that to be silver, and that's going to be silver once I um three. Upgrade my three, that's going to be silver. Oh no, it's going to be gold. Once I upgrade my three, it's going to be gold. So that's going to be a nasty batch. You definitely want. Pretty much the same thing. It helps you dunk before you get to the free throw. I explained that already. So dimer, it helps you with your passing. So you hit your teammate, they automatically green light a shot. Dimer, that's what that do. And this help you with your hook shot. So like you backing somebody down, you can hook shot it, and it help you green your hook shot. Or you do a fadeaway shot, it helps you green your fadeaway shots. The same thing, this badge do the same thing as the fadeaway. And the tier defense on this, it's the same thing. It helps you shut down your opponent way more. If you got this badge, it's definitely good. You can steal the ball way easier if you want that. And pretty much driving layup, it do the same thing as they fake punt. Fake, you can fake punt and make your layups way more easier with this. So this probably gonna be okay, this gonna be silver. It definitely gonna get to silver. So this gonna be silver. And the same thing, fade away. I explained that already. Same thing with fade away, do the same thing. And this do the same thing, fade away, backing down, fade away, do the same thing, control. And pretty much speed, it do the same thing. Just give you a versatility, you get to the rim faster, and you can dunk. So that is the best tutorial for the point guard. So you can have a beginning BC point, so you can have a beginning BC point guard. This is a two-goat point guard. I explained the first in the video. So that's all you need right here for this all bets you need. You could get all the bets, but this all the main bets you need. This for a point guard to go crazy. And then you just gonna make sure. Let me just tell you. Make sure your close shot is 85. Make sure your driving layup is at 82. And make sure your driving dunk is at 90. Make sure this is 51 standing dunk. Post control, make sure that's 80. Make sure your mid range shot is 80. Make sure your three is 86. And just make sure your free throw 62. That's good for a point guard, so you don't have to worry. Make sure your passing accuracy is 72. That's good. Make sure that is. And then make sure your ball handle is 96. Make sure your speed with ball handle is 90. Don't have to worry about your tier defense. Just make sure that's 41. Make sure your principal defense is 71. Make sure your steal is 85. Don't got to worry about the blocking. Don't have to worry about the offensive rebound. Don't have to worry about the defensive rebound. You can keep them what they at. Them ain't gonna matter. Make sure your speed is 90 so you can get that burst and just get to the rim and dunk before so you can dunk before you get to the free throw line. But you get to dunk before you get to free throw line with the badges. Make sure that's 90. Make sure your jit is 80 so you can fake punt, make your layup consistently, and your dunk. Make sure your dunk is consistent. Make sure your agility is 80, so you can dunk way more easier. Cause before you get to the free throw line, you better dunk because you have the agility to dunk before you get to the free throw line. So make sure that's 80. Make sure your strength is 64 so you can back down and make your layups way more easier. Make sure the strength is 64, and then you better make tough layups against the opponent. And make sure your vertical is 70 and you better dunk from the free throw line before you get to the free. Well, you better dunk before you get to the free throw line. So let's make sure all that is good, and you got a BC two go point guard for a beginner.